Welcome to the official IBU press conference after Mass Start Women here in Antholz, Mass. With us the winner, Dorothea Wierer of Italy. Dorothea, first win of the season, and with what great timing just before Olympic Games. How do you rate your performance today? It went a bit down and then a lot up.
Yes, I'm really happy today. The beginning was not the best with 1-1 on the prone shooting, but finally it was a really good performance about the standing shooting. Especially the last shooting, I was shaking a lot because I really wanted to close the targets. So I didn't shoot so fast today. But of course, I think also in the track it was a good performance. I didn't felt so good, especially at the beginning. I could feel the 9th race in 3 weeks and 3 races in a row here in Antholz. It's really hard. But finally we had really, really good skis today. And it was pretty good today, I think.
And when you attacked in the last loop, did you decide because you know this track so well, or you felt you could attack?
No, of course I was afraid about the other girls, that they are coming from behind, because I didn't know how much behind they was. So I was just pushing, and of course until the end I didn't know how much they was behind because I didn't hear it in the track. So, and I wanted to look back, but finally I was really afraid, and I was just pushing, and finally it was the first place. Yeah.
And it took you quite some time this season to get into this winning form. When did you start to feel it's coming back and you started to feel more powerful?
Of course, the first 2 World Cups was not the best. After in France, I had some better feelings. Of course, in Christmas, I was recovering a lot because I could feel that my body really needed. So in Oberhof, of course, it's not. I not really like that track so much. So, it was not bad and not good. And finally, in Ruhpolding, I could feel that my legs was working much better than in the beginning of the season.
And what do you do between now and before going to China? It's not much time.
No, it's just 5 days at home. So I will go home and wash all my clothes, making the new baggage for Beijing. And yes, and we have 2 rest days. And of course, the rest will be a little bit of training. And 5 days, it's passing really fast. Just stay with my family.
Thank you and the best of luck.
Thank you.
Second place went to Dzinara Alimbekava of Belarus. Dzinara, it's second podium of the season. You also moved to second in the total score. How did you see your race today?
My plan was today to enjoy this race because I had number 1 without Marte and Elvira, and so I'm happy because this helped me to make a good race.
Okay, it was the last lap was difficult for all 3 of you. Can you just talk about how did you go through the last lap?
По-русски можно. Финишный круг не был для меня сложным, потому что я сохранила силы на 4 кругах. И мне показалось, что я очень поздно стала догонять девчонок впереди. Нужно было сразу включиться с начала круга, но тогда я не знала, что действительно сохранила много сил. Поэтому немножко расстроена 2-му месту, но все равно очень счастлива.
I can tell that the final lap actually it wasn't really tough for me because I had a lot of powers. I saved them on the previous 4 laps. I think that probably I started to shorten the gap a little bit late because I had to push hard from the very beginning of the final lap. But at this moment, I didn't know that I have a lot of powers. So for the moment, I'm a little bit upset that it is just the second place because I had more powers to battle for better place.
You will be one of the favorites in the Olympic Games. So how important it is for you to get this good result in the last race before China?
Да, это очень важный подиум для меня сегодня, но я больше довольна своей хорошей стрельбе и хорошей работе на лыжне. Поэтому я знаю точно свои ошибки, свои плюсы, свои сильные стороны. И оставшиеся 2 недели я посвящу хорошему отдыху и хорошему отдыху.
For sure, this podium is very important for me today, but I can say that I'm more happy about my good shooting and pretty good skiing on the tracks. I know my mistakes, I know my strong parts, and probably these 2 weeks before the Olympics, I just will have for my good rest. That will be the most important thing.
Thank you and the best of luck.
Thank you.
And third place went to Anais Chevalier-Bouchet of France. Anais, great shooting today. Third podium of the season. How would you rate your race today?
It was a good race. I didn't race the rest of the week because I wanted to train before the Olympics, and it was a hard race and on skis, but I'm very happy to shoot almost clean. I just missed the first one, so it's okay. I'm really happy with that.
You started the season really strong, then let's say you had the patch of less good results, and now you seem to be picking up just with the right timing. So what was happening in between, and what did you do to come back to this high level?
I was in... My shape was not very good since the beginning of the season. I'm not completely satisfied with that. I'm very happy about my shooting, especially my prone shooting. But I'm very confident for the next weeks because I work a lot and I specifically work for the Olympics. So my shape is getting better and better, and that's the good point for me.
And if we look at the last season, you also had some good races, then you went a bit down, and then you peaked in Pokljuka. Is this on your mind as you seem to be having similar cycles to your season?
You perfectly understand my strategy. I'm trying to... I think I'm getting old and I starting to know exactly myself, and I know exactly what I need to do to be performance. So I'm trying to not exactly do the same than last year because it's not the same, but that's the idea.
Thank you and the best of luck in China.
Thank you. Bye.